Hello there and Happy New Year. It's 2024 and I am picking up the weekly Atlassian Cloud Changes again. So as usual, the first couple of weeks on the new year things are very slow, but there are a few things that I think we should look. Hello there and Happy New Year. It's 2024 and I am picking up the weekly Atlassian Cloud Changes again. So as usual, the first couple of weeks on the new year things are very slow, but there are a few things that I think we should look at, so let's dive into it. So the Atlassian Cloud Changes January 1st to January 8th on 2024. Not a whole lot of things has happened. But let's jump to the first one, and it's for Jira Platform. They have now made some changes to how notification preferences are set. So instead of having it in personal settings like we had before, they now have created a new section for it called Notifications. So the way you find it, and I haven't had this one rolled out yet, so I cannot show you, but if you click on your profile icon at the top right, you will now see a new section called Notifications. And apparently they have started with 6 new notification configurations that you can make. So if any of you have this one, please send me a little picture of what it looks like, because it can be interesting to see what kind of settings you actually will get in this new notification scheme. It's also interesting that they write that they will continue to develop ways for you to take control of Jira notifications. Because as we know, Jira notifications is one of the spammiest things you can ever have, and it's very difficult to get it right. You either get nothing or you get way too much. So this could be a very good change, or it can be a meh kind of change. So it all depends on what they are doing with it and how they will now then give us control a little bit more on individual level, how we receive notifications. So that's the first one for this week. For Jira Work Management, we have a new change where we can now manage our custom fields in the context of the list view. Basically they are giving us control over how to manage the custom fields if we want to add or remove something in the list view itself. So you will have this little plus icon at the end. So I thought let's show what this one looks like. So let's go over to Jira. So here we are now in Jira, and we are now in a Jira Work Management project, and we are in the list view. And as you can see, we have a little bubbly thing here that will tell us that there's something new. So if we click on this one, we will now have the ability to see all the fields that we have available. And we also have the new create a new field functionality. So you can actually create a new field directly in your list, which is nice if you are in a team managed project. If you are in a company managed project, I have nightmares already for people doing this, but I assume this is only for team managed projects. So let's jump back to the weekly updates and see what else we have in that list. So that was the one for Jira Work Management. Let's jump to the next one. So we are going to Confluence, and we have 2 updates here. So the first one is improved support for colors when you're converting pages from the legacy editor. So it's a minor change. So basically if you had a specific color in the legacy editor, when you switch over it will keep that one instead of trying to get something from the new editor instead. So it's basically just a way to keep your color until you change it again then with the new editor. And then we have a very short one that says new email notifications when pages and blogs are deleted. It doesn't really say what they are doing. It's just saying that we are updating our email communication to improve how we notify you when content is deleted or created. To me that doesn't mean anything. It would be nice to actually know a little bit more of how are they actually changing things. But I guess we will see the notifications when they roll out. I haven't seen one yet that is different than what we had before, and I don't even know if this is on the technical side, so it will actually create it on a different way, or if it's just the wording or just the content of the email notifications and SEMs. So I don't know. This is a sloppy note. I think that they could have added more information here. So that was it. And not a whole lot of things came out this week, and that is normal. Every new year is the same. The first couple of weeks are usually very slow when it comes to cloud changes. And that is because people, of course, have had some time off, but it also is because they are usually stacking up new features that will come out in a couple of weeks. So we'll probably have more meaty things in the weeks to come. So for now, I just say that I hope you enjoyed this little short video, and I hope to see you again next week when we hopefully will have more things to discuss. So until then, have a great week and enjoy the new year.